Hello, howdy, hi, welcome. Come on in. I didn't want to wait too long, I'll be honest, to start, because I've always got my little loading screen for like a minute or so. And I didn't want to wait too long because I don't have my phone on me. Usually I'll be looking at like Twitter or Reddit or something for like a minute or so while I wait for people to trickle in. But my phone is across the room from me so it can charge because all of my USB ports are used when I do art streams, but my phone needed to charge. So, I was bored. I'm just sitting around listening to my own BGM. We're drawing emotes, though. So I got these started kind of like right after you all asked for these, like 2 weeks ago or something. And I thought it'd be fun to actually to finish them all up. So yeah, we got an Amogus, and we got me wearing sunglasses going, this is what you wanted. You asked for this. So this is what we're doing today. Don't mind the box. The box around this one is just to like keep track of where a square would be, because emote's gotta be square. So that's why there is a box. But let's just start rocking and rolling. Almost choked to death on chocolate earlier today. Like right before dinner. Can we have ink emotes? Ooh. I will have to start considering that, won't I? If ink can get one piece of fan art... Actually, I think someone has already done an ink fan art. Yeah, I'll make some ink emotes. What kind of ink emotes, though? Like, you don't want just, like, the same old, like, Twiins emotes, but, ink-colored, do you? Like, what do you want? What do you want? But yeah, I almost choked to death on chocolate, because somebody at work bought a whole bunch of, like, little Valentine's chocolates for everyone, which was super nice. So I brought one home for me and one home for Allison. Hooray. And I was eating one quickly before dinner, and then I just started choking to death. But the thing is, like, I started to choke and it made me laugh, because that's hilarious, to choke on chocolate, which just made me choke more. So, yeah, I did not die, despite God doing his best to otherwise. But if you hear me do any weird throaty cough things, that's because I just still have chocolate in my throat. Death by chocolate. I was desperate to try to think of a good joke for that. Like, I didn't think death by chocolate would be this unfun. We're gonna get wide Twiins pain today? I hope not. Oh, you mean like as emotes? No, I don't think so. Sorry. Is that the guy that died from Fall Guys? Is one of the latest death battles? I have no idea. I don't watch Death Battle. Maybe I do, Twiins, half joking. We arden and parton. Arty party, as it were. Ink emotes needs to be sassy. It's true. Ink is pretty. I could probably do like an oh ho ho thing with ink. You know, like a... You know, an oh ho ho. How's Ink's hair go? Yeah, I got distracted. And she's got her halo, you know. I could do that. Obviously, it wouldn't be all of this. I'll just move that over. Put you over there. So yeah, maybe I could do something like that. The thing is, I'd like to make emotes for you guys that are, like, usable. You know, I could do whatever, but, like, I want to give you emotes that, you know, you actually have a reason to pick, you know? If I were smart, I would just copy all the Pepe memes. Do all those. But I'm not smart, so, you know. Nice. It's me. Howdy. Howdy. Oh, it's Celeste fan. Hello. Perhaps a yellow arrow down for when you're bad at video games. You'll just spam that. I can do that though. I can do that pretty easily. When I think of oh ho ho, I think of Eggman. I don't think so. But that is fascinating. Tomato emotes for when you become the jokester. Ooh, that's not too bad. Since, Amogus has really thick-ass line art. I want to emulate that. Yeah, just a way of figuring out how to do tomato funny. And cohesively, like, clearly, you know? If you want to know how I'm getting this thick-ass line art, I'm literally just applying more pressure. This is a fun way for you all to see how little pen pressure I usually use, actually. Comparing, you know, what I normally do over here to me, like, deliberately trying to do thick lines over here. I've never been very good at, like, alternating my pen pressure. I remember in college I had a teacher that's like, because I was doing art, and, like, watercolors with a dip pen. And she was like, well, you know how, you know, artists usually, like, you know, they, you know, use the pen to signify, like, shadows and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm just not good at it. I don't know what to tell you. Hello, welcome, howdy. You're not smart, you're smart. Much better. That's what I'm saying. These emotes looking great so far. Twin Poster is adorable. It helps that drawn little Among Us guys, it's pretty easy. I gotta be honest. It's a very accessible design, you know? Let me grab a picture of myself so I can have a reference for what colors I have. Yeah, that one. It's me. Wow. All right. let's color these. Let's color these bad boys in. You slutbag. Not you. You guys aren't the slutbag. Okay. Recently been redesigning your old magical girl characters. That's fun. I want to change this hair. I never am too huge on redesigning old characters much. Sometimes I think about it. I've got my first comic idea girls, but I think if I were to redesign them, I would want I would want it to go with a reattempt at doing the story. So yeah, but I've always been kind of that mindset where I'm like, what's the point of making a character if you're not doing something with it, you know? Like, why Yeah, that's fine. Like, why have a character that you're just like, and then I made this character, and it's like, cool, and what are they, like, for? And you're like, oh, I just made it, and I don't know, I like to have a reason for things, but, you know, even I wander from that. I have plenty of designs for, that's the point, is I wanted to make a cool design. There is no, like, comic or anything to go with it, so... Maybe I'm just a stanky hypocrite. But that's fun. It's always... honestly, the hard part about returning to old designs, I think, is that, like, you know... It's wanting to keep the essence of what you had originally had in mind. You know, it's like, well, I know I designed this character like this because of reason, and I don't want to lose that. And it can just kind of be a bit of a challenge to be like, okay, so how do I change it though? How do I make it better without losing this core character idea that I had to begin with? Because it's like, you know, I know now, you know, I'd be like, oh, well, if I were to make this character now, I would do this completely differently, do that completely differently. And it's like, but do I want to do all these things completely differently? Or at that point, am I just making a new character? A new character, but with my old character's, you know, general backstory and name. Maybe I think about all this stuff too much. Sorry, I was being an artist. You know how it be. You know how it is. You know when I start focusing. Wow. Emote. I'm gonna add like a twinkle. You look at yourself in the mirror. It's me. And tears drops. An Among Us plush. Wow. I'm glad those guys are able to make money on Among Us. I'm not surprised, but I am glad. And it's just mostly just because I know that they were going to start making something else, like a new... like a new, game, Among Us 2. And then, because Among Us is actually quite old. And then everyone was like, hey, let's play this game because we're all trapped in lockdown, and then everything worked out. So, hooray. I'm happy for them. Oh, hang on. There we go. Emote. An emote with no purple, just because none of it was on the screen. Ain't that fascinating? That's okay, because the Among Us will have plenty of purple on it. Wow, it's me. She's got a finger gun. Do I change all the decisions I made about this character that I did when I was 5? But it's a masterpiece, exactly. Me and my best friends have these OCs we made for Hunter x Hunter, and we stopped watching the show. After we stopped watching the show, we didn't know what to do with the character, so we just started doing little one-shots and AUs with them. Nothing serious, but at least they aren't scrapped. There's nothing wrong with scrapping a character. I definitely have plenty. But it is nice that, you know, in situations like that, you can be like, well, you know, I'll just use Winona, or whatever their name was. And it's like, hell yeah! Kind of becomes your own version of, oh, I'm sure there's some example. Of, like, kind of your own Sherlock Holmes, as it were. That makes sense in my head. I am going to shade in the Among Us one. Because I feel like shading... how do you feel about shading with the... With do you feel like it'd be necessary, or do you feel like it would just kind of clutter it up? What do you think? While you deliberate on that, I am going to shade the emogus. What's nyahaha shading? Oh, like, it would just kind of just, you know, be cell shading. Normal old cell shading, kind of simple stuff. That's the wrong color. There we go. Hang on, I'm focusing. You know how it can be. Alright, I can focus a little bit less. Among Us Twins ate all the purple. D&D is the perfect place to rescue old OCs. You're so right, actually. That's the most real thing I've ever seen. And you know what's nice about Baldur's Gate is that it allows you to kind of then resurrect your old D&D characters. My first playthrough of Baldur's Gate, I just used my first D&D character. That was what actually I was so excited for, because that character ended up having, like, had created a bond with an NPC. And then I saw that you got to make your guardian as well as your character. And I was like, it could be the NPC! If you let me make even more characters, it only raises the chances of me interacting with your game. Wow, and Among Us. It's fun, but you don't have to force you if you don't want to. We all have our ways. We'll be watching another show and just go, hey, what if they were in this series? And then we create a bunch of scenarios for them. It's fun. That is really, really fly. Twiins is grape crush flavored. I am absolutely grape flavored. How do y'all feel about grape flavoring? Do you think it's good? I feel like it's fine, you know? I like, or you know what, actually, I redact that. I quite like grape flavoring. But I like that it tastes fake. We're doing this the easy way. There we go. But yeah, like, I don't like grapes, but I like grape flavoring. And, I don't know, that's my bad take for the day. Oh my gosh, are you guys ready for a hot take? I'm coming in with a crazy hot take. I might lose subscribers for this take. Are y'all ready for it? It's gonna be fucking flaming hot. Okay. You know toe beans? You know, like on animals, how they got their little toes, little toe beans. People get excited about toe beans in a way that is exclusively cringe to me. And I thought about this because I frequent an Infinity Nikki subreddit. And on it, I see a post, a new post, and it's someone being like, OMG, Momo has toe beans! And it's so excited because the little cat guy has toe beans. And I'm like, calm down. And this is just me being a hater. I do recognize that. it is harmless for people to be excited about cute little cat and or dog feet. You know, I'm being a hater. I can accept that. I never said I was a saint, and that's okay. This is why it's a hot take. But it's just like, people will be like, OMG toe beans! In a way that it's just like, calm down, it doesn't matter that much. You know? Like, they think it makes them really interesting. It's slaps of Tumblrina to me. Again, a hot take. If you are one of those people, I still appreciate you. I wish I could be so excited about critters and their foots as you are. But I must admit my hot takes when I have them. Because I know you all like hot takes so much. And so often my hot takes are milk bread, fucking lukewarm takes. It'll be like, hot take, I like Pokemon. And it's like, how can you say something so brave, you know? But yeah, that's my hater hot take for the month. I doubt I'll have another one. There you go. In a pet person way or in a furry way? I don't know. Seems to be a pet person way. But yeah, that's it. My dad loves grape-flavored stuff, so he would buy us kids grape slushies a lot as kids. Eventually, we all got burned out on grape stuff, which was all part of his master plan to get us to leave his shit alone. What? Okay, Coral Palette, you have mixed me up with somebody. You already lost me when you said, oh, Lugia. I thought I read Luigi. I was like, Luigi is the most smash. I'd fuck Luigi every day of the week. Lugia, I don't remember calling it ugly and unfuckable, but it is an animal. So I'm personally not interested in Lugia. I guess I wouldn't say unfuckable, but it's a pass for me. Thought it tasted what paint smells like. That seems to be a lot of people vehemently dislike specifically grape flavored things. It tastes medicinal. So I can understand. I can understand you not being in love with the grape. Paint is a unique way of seeing it, but I respect it. We're adding dimension to me. This has gone by much quicker than I anticipated. I gotta be honest. I might have to actually make an ink. No. Might have to actually make an ink emote. I will make these available. No, that makes the sunglasses hidden. Idiot, stupid, dumb baka. It's fine. I'm just a professional artist. But yeah, I'll probably make an ink emote, just because I can. Great! Yeah, that looks swell. Oh, yeah. There we go! Wow, it's me. Let's make that shading a little less aggressive. Wow. Yeah, I'll make these all available. I have to format them to be squares, so it'll take me a little bit of time after stream ends. But howdy! Dolly May, what a fucking cute name. Sorry, I was so taken with how cute your name is. I'm Ace, but I agree on Luigi. We're all Luigi sexual. Mapafu's here too? Welcome, howdy. Come on in. What y'all can help me figure out what kind of emote to make for ink. I've got this illustrated right now. Quite frankly, I could just do that, you know, kind of just keep what, you know, why fuck around with perfection? Just square off her head and really make her halo proper. And but I'd love to hear any thoughts if you have any like outstanding I want ink emote doing this kind of a deal. Whoops, that's not my line art color. Give her a knife. just holding one. Just draw an ink bottle. Drawing's going well. Look at these swell ass emotes. Wow. Wowee. Oh whoa. Heard someone vocalize how they hate grape soda, and it made me self-conscious on liking it. Don't let that stop you, because people are gonna hate things you like, and not like in a I hate people who like that kind of a way, but if some of that'll happen too. But you just gotta get over the fact that you won't always be in the popular opinion on everything. The duck holding a knife meme, but make it ink. I think we're overcomplicating this. I'm gonna stick to this down here. Let me grab my square. And we'll, make our little oh ho ho. Hey, she actually fits in the square, but I think we don't need all this body yaddy yaddy, you know? Yeah, I suppose, here, okay, hang on. We're going to be, kind of fanoodling around with the size of her. There we go. A solid sketch now that we've got. I'm gonna lower the opacity on this for now, and then just make sure you remind me that that's my liner layer and I can't get rid of it. Bonus fact, a little fun factoid. What you got there? A knife! No! Fun factoid, I hate that ink, I basically exclusively spell ink's name with uncapitalized. I don't capitalize her name. And it's because goddamn everything uses like fucking Arial or Calibri, where instead of it being ink, capital I is just a line. And so that looks like, it just looks like her name is Link! And it pisses me off! Who fucking writes K like this? Lowercase k. Does anybody do that? Do y'all remember learning to write K like that? And not just, you know, a normal K but small? I was thinking about that the other day. Everyone thinks she is Link when she is Ink. Exactly. Ink, the next hero of Hyrule. That's an R. No! We've got capital R and lowercase k. And then capital K. That's how we were taught to write K. And I hate it. I think it's ugly. We can make her even bigger, actually. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, sorry. That's a wrong R. Link versus Link. Or Ink versus Ink. Or one of those starts with an L, the other doesn't. Exactly. It's so... It jostles my Jimmy so ding-a-dang hard. She does have Link bangs. Fun, thank you! Because, so, okay, Ink obviously has my hair, but flipped. Because she's my, my dark applier. And so she is me flipped horizontally. And I wanted bangs when I was little because I wanted to look like Ocarina of Time Link. A fun fact for real Twiins lore is I adored Ocarina of Time, and specifically Ocarina of Time Link, and I was like, I want bangs, so then I could look like Link. And I keep my bangs. I still have them. I still have bangs, and they are still... They part in the middle, naturally, and I still have them. I still cosplay as Link every day of my life. So now you know. Yeah, that eye's not right. Drawing her eyelashes like how I do my eyeliner in the morning. Just like, I fucked it up a little. I'll just keep feeling that out. Oh, I fucked it up a little. I'll just keep feeling that out. I'll just keep feeling that out. Okay, but it gotta come to a point. Oh, I fucked it up a little bit, and then my eyeliner ends up like that. It's a good thing I like thick eyeliner. I've got an idea. You guys will have to tell me if it's good. That'll happen in a little bit. Be prepared to tell me if you think something is good or not. But that'll be in the not too distant future. What inspired you to create ink? Was it just you wanted to have a dark version of yourself? It was, April Fools. I was like, what can I do for April Fool's Day? And the idea came to me of, oh, I can have a darkapler, as it were. Now here we are. Almost at her 1 year anniversary since her debut. But yeah, sometimes good ideas just come to you. Alright, let me do that, and then I'll just scoot this away. So I don't gotta worry about it. Go over there. Okay, cool, great. I'm gonna color her in, and then I'm gonna do the idea I had. And you can tell me if it's good. So, great. Excellent. I gotta color in her. Hang on. Let me pull up a picture of ink. Yeah, my file for her is still titled New Me Fools Real. Howdy! I appreciate it. What is this monster rabbit? What a cute name. Hello, welcome. I'm making emotes. This is my Darkiplier counter, what's it? Not counterfeit. She's my Darkiplier. She's an ascended demon, and I'm making an emote featuring her. In case you wanted to know. Her name is Ink. I don't know if you're a lurker or not. That's the thing. Figured I might as well just cover all the bases. But yeah, my folder name for her is still New Me Fools Real. That's how I kept track of who she was. She was just an April Fool's joke. And now look at where she is now. Counterpart, thank you. I'm so glad. I'm glad I can usually rely on chat to know words. Because they so often escape me. I'm quite verbose, actually. My brain's just crunchy. And then I'll be at work, and I'll be trying to think of a word, but no one at work gets me quite as much as chat does, and so I'll be like, counter something, and they'll be like, I don't know what you're trying to say, and I'll be like, ah! Yeah, let me add the lines of her. Dress straps there. Nice. Muggy brain. Her model is gorgeous. Thank you! You should see the actual VTuber model I've got. I drew this one. That's me. That's me down there. But my roommate has made a real, like, a VTuber model for me, because she's a sweetie pie. And that one's pretty swell, too. So sometimes I move. But yeah, here I am. Wow, wowee. I've got legs, too, but I didn't need them for when I do art. Does ink bleed ink? Ink does not bleed because she is in heaven now. She is immune to bleed. It's just how it works. I want to fill that in. Hang on. And I'm being an artist. I'm thinking about art. There we go. It didn't take as long as usual. Pies wish they were Allison. I just realized Ink's eyes are green, since they're the opposite of red. Good job! That's also why she wears yellow. Because it's the opposite of purple. Is that everything on her? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. I need to, get the glow of her halo. Nice. Okay, and now I can do the part where I had an idea, remember? We'll do it like this. How do you feel about adding the oh ho ho to the emote? Do you think that works? Do you think it would need to be bigger? Let me know your thoughts. Do you have any thoughts? What thoughts do you have? You'll be lurking. That's okay. Have fun working on commissions. A streamer who doesn't appreciate the lurkers is a fool. You love it? Fantastic. Should oh ho ho be bigger, you think? Is it transparent? The white might be invisible. It is not transparent, but I can change the color so that it stands out better against her halo and stuff. Bigger, maybe add a glow to the letters. I think adding a glow to the letters wouldn't help have it stand out against her halo. But I can make the line art around the letters thicker. Okay, great. Cool. Awesome. Excellent. We're going to do that. Let me rewrite it bigger. And we're going to make it actually yellow. We're gonna make it her gold yellow. Which sounds counterintuitive since it's gonna be in front of her halo, but we're making it... It's contrast. We're doing contrast. So I'm gonna start by actually writing the center ho. Oh ho ho. So then I can kind of gauge around that. That's too wide. I want it to be thicker. Oh ho ho! I love this effect on Clip Studio Paint that adds a line art for you. Kind of a thing. It's so good. You do that, by the way, if you can see over here on the right. It has to be its own layer that has this effect on it. And then you know, it's in this layer, the layer's property. What you do is you hit this little circle right here. It says border effect. And then you can change the thickness of it, and you can change the color of it. Easy peasy. And it is great and awesome and good. How do you think? How do we feel? Does that look good? I think that looks pretty solid. We still get to see her face. We get the oh ho ho. We get the hand. We could scoot it all down. Like, I can, of course, like, you know... Where's my box? Where'd my box go? The box can basically move up. So we still have her hand in the frame. I got a weird notification on my phone. Yeah, so she's got her hand in the frame. And then I can just make sure oh ho ho is still there. Let me find oh ho ho. I've got a lot of layers now. And none of them have names. Because I'm a fool. Now let me do a free transform and... Oh ho ho! Pretty solid stuff, if I do say so myself. Don't know why I think the oh ho ho are glowing. It's because her halo is behind it. Which kind of helps add to the effect, I think. I'm sitting here mindlessly working in Photoshop and I forgot what I was working on. I zoomed out and I remembered I'm making a Twiins meme as low tier god. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to see it. Well, I draw emotes in my Sona. This looks like a lot of fun. Emotes are pretty fun. You learn a lot by doing them, but especially in, like, practice. A lot of my emotes that are currently available are not very good as emotes. Like, they're cute pictures, but, it's so small. So things like these two, they suck as emotes. The heart one, at least you can see the heart. You can't even see that I'm wearing a crown. In Twiins crown. And what really blows is I don't have those pictures anymore. They're on my old PC. So I'd have to plug that dinosaur in to like get them back. But yeah, it's fun seeing them in action because you just learn a lot. Learn a lot about like spacing and size and all that jazz. It's why I'll be like, what do you guys think? And then I do this. You know? Because that's how big you see it. Yeah. These are just the kind of things you gotta learn if you want to make emotes. You could always redraw them. But I could, I suppose. Maybe at another time. Best ones are dance and arrow up. Yeah, fun fact, Twitch tells me what emotes are used the most every stream. And it is often, purple go up or dancing. Sometimes it'll be, you guys, the sprinkles, for when we have little dance parties. I'm honestly surprised that Twiins 5 sus, I don't know why there's 5, they all have that, no, I don't know why. I'm surprised that one and me raging, I'm surprised these two aren't used more, honestly. So yeah. Man, these emotes fucking rule. So I was just taking a look at them. Who's the pink-haired character in the emotes? In my emotes? I don't have a pink-haired character. Oh, wait! You mean this one? This is the same, that's my profile picture on Discord as well. So only real OGs know who that is. That is a human version of a shiny Cleffa I hatched on stream. My first streams. I wanted to do something that wouldn't take too much of my, like, attention, but I didn't want to just chat. I wanted something to do, but something easy, just in case something fucked up, and I needed to fix something on stream. So, my first good handful of streams, I was shiny hunting in Pokemon, Galar, Sword and Shield. And I hatched my shiny Cleffa. His name is Ganymede, and that's who that is. I drew Ganymede as a human, and And then I made it an emote because I needed something. Cause once I started making like my alerts and things, and I was like, I can use Ganymede since he was very relevant to the beginning of my streams. So there you go. That's why there's no real reason to ever use this emote. I don't do shiny hunting enough, which is kind of the only relevant thing for Ganymede to show up again. But, yeah. That's who that is. Totally forgot that was even there. I was like, there is no pink character? Cause they blend in so much. Good question, though. Gotta go to dinner. That's okay. I think we're wrapping up, honestly. A shorter stream. You know how it is sometimes, but, I gotta like play Infinity Nikki and stuff. But I think these are all really solid, especially considering I didn't expect to make an ink one. I think the Among Us looks really, really great. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully they're at least usable. But they were fun to make, regardless. So yeah, I'll format all these so that, they're, I can upload them and get them uploaded so that you all can use them next week when I stream again. So, yeah, the Among Us is your fave. I feel like the Among Us is definitely a highlight. A Doug and Roseberry emote. I have thought about doing a Doug one at least. Maybe was it Tired Doug, maybe? I don't know. Shiny Golbat, hell yeah. But yeah, that's gonna, oh no, yellow arrow down. I'll do that at some point. It's really just, it's boring. That's the thing. Hang on. Do I still have purple go up as an emote somewhere? Hang on. Let me look. Oh my god, what would I even name it? And so that's the thing. I would see if I have the original purple go up, and then just literally flip it horizontally. That might be on my old computer too, though. Yeah, flip it horizontally, then recolor it. Fun fact about purple go up, it actually pisses me off, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, I don't know if I have it. I have to look through all of my files to see that. You can see right here with Celeste, Fan, and Cereza spamming some purples go up, that there's a white border around the little box, and that's because I forgot to make the background layer transparent, so it just has a white border. It makes me feel a fool. So, now you know. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Expecting Excalibur to suggest a Twiins Bionicle emote. Excalibur should know better than to even think I would entertain that. Didn't even notice? Yeah, luckily it's, I filled out the edges pretty well, It kind of just looks like a nice, like pop, like it pops nicely. And if you're, for some reason, got light mode on, then you wouldn't even see it. You use Twitch light mode? Dill Pickle, you are... I'm sorry that you're blind. That you've been blinded by that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'll format these, make sure they're all usable and stuff. Light mode for life. My eyes can't handle that. It was a pretty nice stream, even though it was a shorter one. Short streams and art streams do less well on my VOD channel. A little fun fact. So this one probably won't do all that well. But the emotes are swell, so how mad can we be? But yeah. Goodbye. Adios. Make smart choices, drink your vegetables, eat your water. Get out of here.